Okay, so for those of you who were in the esteemed position of being here for the absolute horror show that was Tuesday, as you can see, everyone is quite badly damaged. We fought our way out of the goblin camp. It was not a good time. but we made it. We're alive. We're just alive. We're gonna rest at the camp because the Owlbear Cub is not here. And I'm hoping, look, he also wasn't at the goblin camp when we fought our way out of there. So I'm hoping that with a long rest, I do also want to just check this, because we still have poop on our face. Decorated with war dung. Okay, so it's a condition. It's not buffing or debuffing. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so if we set ourselves up for sleeping time. Have enough camp supplies. Excellent. We'll get all cleaned up. I'm hoping either the owlbear comes at night or in the morning. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, I don't think this is owlbear cub related. We don't look healthy.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
What? What is going on? We will wipe the sweat from our brow.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Did we get poisoned? Oh!
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Oh my god. Okay. Explore her mind. We're not going to use the powers on her that she's already deathly afraid of. Hi, madam. Would you like to come in here? Hi. Good girl. We're just exhausted. We've just fought our way out of the goblin camp. Lizelle, I get that you're terrified, but we are tired. We are tired. There's a... Cuddly. We're having a long rest. And I'm hoping that the cub is gonna turn up at some point. But unfortunately, Lizelle's trying to kill us before that happens. Which... What a way to go. What a way to go. Okay, let's try and persuade her. Like, we literally just fought our way out of a goblin camp. We're all a bit tired. We're unwell. We need rest. I still have bloodless. And I have to get 15. Awesome. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh. I love it. I love it. You're gonna work while you edit and lurk. No problem. No problem, Yenny. Welcome on in. Lovely to have you here. If anyone is looking for some phenomenal Baldur's gameplay, Hello Yenny is your streamer. Definitely recommend. I'm okay. So we're gonna convince We're gonna convince this lady to not kill us by the by the side of the river.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems
She
I
also
must trust
approves?
yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I admire her commitment to the cause. Wait, I didn't use any... Oh. Hello?
I came just in time. You are transforming.
This is the Guardian that we made. What is happening? She was on the ship? What is happening? And yes, if you are looking for spicy Baldur's Gate 3 content, Hello Guinea is where it's at. Especially giant boys. I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
In the pod? Oh, I knew that looked
And I'm
dodgy.
here to save you again.
Oh!
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Now I have Sweeney Todd in my head. We'll take the hand off it. Ma'am, who are you? I'm intrigued to find out if they're just some guardian angel that just decides to
We haven't
intervene.
much time, so listen closely.
Okay, I will stop talking. Tell me more, tell me more.
There is great potential within you.
Fabulous.
It comes from that parasite.
Okay.
Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
Oh,
I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
oh. Okay. I wonder why. Hi, Munchkin. Gonna curl up?
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing.
Wait,
For now.
like
You
actual
can
gods?
change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in.
Oh my god.
I will be back.
It will be back. Okay. Do you have a name? Yeet! There we go.
Speak now. You'll feel better. I promise.
When we were first playing as a paladin, I thought maybe that's who we had prayed to or made the pact with. Whereas now... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Volo wants to chat. I still don't see an owlbear. It's fine. It's fine. We'll talk to Volo.
Ah, my good fellow.
Oh, hello.
The cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem? Although we've literally just learned. Internet said potentially multiple long rests. Okay, cool. This spark of hope. Oh, getting up onto the lovely rock bed.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Yours hasn't rocked up. Oh. Okay, if anyone's a bit squeamish about eye stuff, potentially look away. I think we've used the Illithid power once? I can't remember. I think we did it once to get out of a situation. So maybe that's it. Like we use the power and that starts the transformation. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Oh, well, that's basically the same thing. You know what? I'm keen to see the different options on how to get this thing out. So, do it. Hestu, you just gotta be brave, buddy. You just gotta be brave. I don't think they're gonna get graphic on it, but just, like, content warning, eyeball stuff.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
We're gonna endure?
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
The Foley artist is definitely earning their money.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Okay, we're just gonna hold. We're gonna hold.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your
Oh
eye.
my god!
Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Can you imagine if this is how we die?
Volo slowly brings the ice pick
Oh, God.
closer to your eye.
I was like, I'll look away from the screen, but then my stream screen is over here. Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against
Oh,
the skin
everyone's
beneath your
disapproving.
brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
You feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
This is insane. I don't know what we're meant to choose. Let's just.
I agree. It's a feisty critter.
Oh!
Further?
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Awesome.
Drat.
He pauses,
Drat!
looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
What is this game? Oh, wow.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
Correct, Cuddly. Cosmetic? It's my eyeball. Like, it's functional. You knocked my bloody eye out. All is well, I think. I can't seem to see through one of my eyes. Let's go with that. My good sir, I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Yes, quite. Well, there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Partly responsible?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was Very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Ta-ta! See invisibility? What? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Permanent. You can see invisible creatures within 9 meters. Creatures must succeed a dexterity saving throw or lose their invisibility. I mean, I don't think it... Aesthetically, I don't think it's done anything to our eyeball, which is weird. Is it just sitting in our inventory? That'd be weird. It must be, like... I was gonna say in us, which is a gross way of putting that. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know what happens with Volo. Look for it. I'm assuming it's not in our, like, character loadout. I don't think it's okay. I'm assuming because it's a permanent buff that's been put onto us, it's not going to be in our inventory. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, I don't think so. Now, I don't have the amethyst for that yet, do I? You have to walk home and process this. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I can't wait to find out what other horrors await us. In regards to trying to get this goddamn thing extracted from our head. Be right back, maybe. Yeah. Like, definitely take a walk. Definitely take a walk. Okay, we need to leave camp. I think we'll end up back with the goblins. Yes. Now that we've long rested, I'm just coming back into here. I'm inclined to go up to that wall that we, the wall that got us murdered when we were the Tiefling Paladin. How is there one goblin left? Oh, they're all still here. We can get revenge. Wait, hang on. How did I must have jumped up here last time. No wonder we got very murdered. No one else was able to jump up here. Well, that's hilarious.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, there's a Rookidee in the chat. Your catching pleasure. If you've not played Pokemon community game before, you put an exclamation #start in the chat and it'll set you up as a trainer. How is there this one dude left? Would you be? That's oddly specific. Oh, hang on, can that... Oh. Oh, there is stuff. Let's go say hi. And by let's go say hi, I mean let's go shoot him in the back. And Chelos, welcome back. Sorry, I did see that earlier. When you jumped on in. But welcome back. How was your holiday?
Can't give up.
Can't give up. Won't give up. We'll shoot the thing. All over Red Rover. Scroll of burning hands from a dead adventurer? Sure. Looked horrid, it did. Thank you for showing, thank you for sending through the photo of where you were staying, just so we could all really understand the terrible plight you're being subjected to. Send to camp. Now, if I do this, they should
Have to keep going.
Oh, hang on, wait. I think it's the ladder over there. God damn it. This one, guys. Sorry, everybody. Round you go. Sorry. My fault. Not sure where I'm trying to get to. Fabulous. Felt like just 5 days! Way too short, but Croatia is beautiful and the coastal regions will be too amazing. It just looked stunning. So I'm sure it definitely flew by. What are we all failing on, guys? Oh, that's what we're, okay. Oh, there's a big old chest. It's a big old chest, that's why. Fabulous. Fabulous. Now, is that...
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, so that's just... Ah! Guys! Guys! What the actual fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now you're all in my way. Over here. Jesus. We just long rested. Oh. Honestly. Oh. That was ridiculous. If my husband is trying to kill me, maybe we walk a lot in 25 degrees plus. How very dare he?
Come on, open up.
How rude. Well, glad that you survived. Glad that you survived. Is that our second nat 20? And we've been going for all of 30 minutes. Well, the stream's been going for 30 minutes. Like, we've been playing for less. I feel like that means we're going to,
That was a natural 20.
Amazing. It just, no, you're all good. You're all good. It does make me a little bit wary that we are going to, we're going to be rolling low on probably stuff that's more important. Ooh. Loving protection. Once per short rest, if you're below 50% hit points and take damage, gain 8 temporary hit points. Give that to Shadowheart. It wasn't... Okay. Collapsed burrow. Wasn't terribly useful. Wasn't worth the landmine exploding in our face. But loot is loot. Ooh, where does... Wait, has there been a way to get to here the entire time? I mean, when we inevitably die, will be... Swing. This will be good to know. Hand axe. Okay, I don't think we can get here. Not safely. I mean, we could jump, but we'd probably also take a lot of damage. Okay. I am tempted to take out these drunk stragglers. I think we can get down to. Everybody get low. Let me... Let's try and... No. Where are you? Love it. Love it. Let's ungroup you. There we go. Can you jump down? Oh, bullshit. Go back to sleep. Wait, hang on. Did they see... Oh, God. Who do they see? No, don't react. Okay. I'm sorry, little dude. You're just gonna become the distraction. Okay, one down. Okay. Now.
Secrecy above all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, since no one else has been detected yet. Path is interrupted. Oh, I was like, but can we get close enough to... Hang on. Split. If I can get her to go here, just out of... Hestu must have been just in range. How annoying. You know what? Not super helpful, but I'm gonna get her to throw a rotten tomato. Just lob it, babe. It doesn't do damage, I don't think, but it will hit them.
Better get to work.
Glorious. Now, one of these...
Every breath, a purpose.
With every breath, a purpose. I could have sworn I gave someone... Maybe it is, Carla.
Hey, good looking.
Hey, good looking. God, I love her.
What's cooking?
What's cooking? There we go. I was like, I gave one of them hand grenades. Now, let's see if I can avoid shovel. I think that will avoid shovel. Anyway. Fabulous. Okay. Let's get on into the action, shall we? If she gets here, she should definitely... Oh, we can go digging for treasure too. She can definitely shoot them in the face. I know, it's a hard life. Hang on, now Shadow Heart.
Focus.
I've got to focus. If you can come over here, shoot a little fire dart. Actually, can you fire dart this kid? I mean, not enough movement. They're right there.
That won't work.
It should have bloody worked. Critical miss my
I wonder
butt.
if this is worth the cost.
I mean, hopefully it's worth the cost. Oh, and I still have...
What path lies before me?
Yeah, I want you to try and get there as... Oh, Jesus Christ. I just don't want you to, like, start digging up treasure. Waste of an action. You kidding? Is it because we're too short? The camera's like, too short! Too short! Okay, well that's one out of the way. And Shovel took out another one. Okay. Hang on. I was gonna say, I'm like, Lae'zel, ready for anything? Love it, babe. I love it. Hang on. Hang on. You had 95% earlier. What happened to that? I mean, like, target out of your normal range. Yeah, well, like, step in. There we go. And because we're a fighter, not a lover, we can attack twice. Dead, 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 deadly dead.
Taking position.
Taking position. We still have another...
I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's why every Poison Ivy action figure comes complete with him.
Cleaning up.
Still on my feet.
Try not.
Try not to make a mess when you die. And look at that. They made a whole lot of mess. Oh, that is electrified water. Okay, I need to be aware of that.
Fast.
Need to act fast.
Some blood.
I mean, you guys don't have any more actions or distance left. Okay, good. Magic user. You missed, Shovel! And now you will never see Shovel! Okay, get over there, my dude. Watch out for that electrified water.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Why would you want a dull moment? Hang on. Go there.
Waste a step.
Jump there. Oh, can we jump there without hurting ourselves? Whee! Look at that. Sturdy dad. Now, are you in range? Come on. No. Surely if you can blast magic just in a straight line, surely. Oh, that was... We gave it a go. And it's concussive, so I was hoping. There's a little bit that I'm like, oh, then we might just be able to nick him. That's fine.
Got to keep fighting.
Got to keep fighting. I don't know why I've made her Hermione. She's definitely not Hermione. I mean, jump down there. I don't want you to loot the bodies. I just want you to... I also don't want you to, like, land in fire. Whee! Camera did not have a fun time with that. You know what? You go in
On my way.
next to Shovel. Because if the goblin gets another move... We mean not enough movement! Ah. It's like it's intentionally bad, Hermione. I will say so. Wait, Sacred Flame. How is it not in range? It's definitely in range. Something's going on with the
Hop, hop.
hop hop. Something's definitely going on with the HUD. Okay, she's got to be able to. Finally. Do it again. Okay. It feels weird because it's kind of like revenge for a life that technically never happened. Let's assemble the Avengers again. Everybody in. Okay. Stimp. We'll take that. Oh, hang on, you had mushrooms as well. Thank you. Frog. Take a gold. Take a potion.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, there's a dear old Dunce Prince. Take all their booze.
More for me.
More for me! Damn right. Oh, hang on, no, not Stone Urn. Okay, take that. We will take that, and a broken loot, so no thank you to the broken loot. One bit of gold. Mind if I do? What's going on over here? One wooden barrel. Oh, wine. Wine and ale. Send to camp. Fabulous. Okay. I mean, if we're going to clear out the goblin camp, probably Magic of the Weave, an introduction. Interesting. My life amongst the conquering host. Oh, it's Volo. It's Volo's book. I wonder if we had it earlier. If we would give it to him. Okay, well that's seems like a waste of a tower. Done that body. We've done that body. There's still this body. That. Keep your stick. Bank. Pick up. Some
That
binoculars.
wall's barely holding together.
Oh, do you know what I forgot? Frickin'.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah, baby!
Treasure. Lae'zel, why are you still up here, babe? No, guys, where do you think you're going?
Light on my feet.
Is it because I can't jump up there? Okay. I don't like that it'll literally make you run around like probably the entire map. When a jump will do just fine. Oh my god. Okay, so lots of food for the camp. Fire resistance, sure. What is this? Elixir of Heroism. 10 hit points and become blessed. And Hill Giant Strength. Fabulous. Okay, let me manually. And okay. I was gonna say Shadowheart, come on. Thank you. Okay, let's just a leaf. I'm gonna check over here and then we'll go back to the wall. Could have got up this way too. Okay. Nothing to see here. Okay, let me blast open this wall. Let's see what I died for. All the way back when. Oh. And just before I forget. Okay, so we come across any animals we need to talk to. Where does this go? Shattered Sanctum. Where are we? Who is that? How is there one goblin left? Hang on, I think we're in the... Oh, that's what they were worshipping, yeah? Interesting way of... Okay. Interesting. Wait, can we get back out again? What am I doing? What am I doing? We can teleport. Back with the Baldur's Gate. We are indeed Ulska. We are back with the Baldur's Gate. We need to go and check on the druids. Where Gut was. Yeah. So back in the priestessy chambers. We're just gonna let that one goblin run around and figure out what to do with their life. We're gonna teleport. We're gonna check on the druids. And this should mean that the refugees get to stay? Unless they've done something absolutely horrible. Ben, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Yitty. Very kind of you. Hey, this blood really don't wash away, hey. Hello? I was gonna say, I'm like, if we have to fight our way in here, I'm going to be unimpressed. Don't hear...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated.
You're welcome.
We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us.
No!
It isn't much, but you've earned it.
No. Keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
My gosh.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! We'll see you there! Oh, that's adorable. I was gonna say, I'm like, we did this whole thing. Excuse me. We did this whole thing to make sure that the refugees weren't just thrown out to the wilds. And then they end up leaving anyway. But it's because we took out the threat. So that makes sense. But yes, we'll definitely see you at camp. That's a nice touch.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
Let us go. I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
Okay, so I think she meant let us go as in, like, let's go.
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them.
Oh.
Thank you.
They really...
We did it. Come on.
Like, when thinking about, like, the planning, the mapping of this game... Like...
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop. For anything.
Stop.
Like, the fact that they, accommodated being able to interact with the animals normally, but also being able to, like, actually speak English with them, or whatever language you're playing the game in. Bit wild. Now, why is this one not... This is the suspicious ox. Why have you not moved, sir?
Moo.
A moo to you too. And that's all. Okay, so that's all you're gonna still say to us? Fine. That's fine. Okay. Get on down into the grove with the druids. I did what I had to. A pity you didn't see that. Oh, are they gonna have a druid fight? Hi, guys.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew.
Ooh.
You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Ooh, she big man. I love that we're looking like this, because not only are we a dwarf, but also Halsin is like 8 foot tall. That's all? She tried to imprison a child. No, look, it's not our place to say how these people deal with each other. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. You were too lenient. There's bad blood between the two. No. Like, you'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. That's like one of those, it's one of those ways that you explain something, because you're like, I can't say what I want to say because we're in a business meeting. So she shows great spirit, if you know what I mean.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks.
You're welcome.
The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Oh, sure. What about my problem, as it were?
Tomorrow morning,
Oh.
we shall discuss what is to come.
Banished. Then banish me. When
Oh,
the coming
okay.
army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Oh my god, Cargo, just like she needs to calm down. Hello? I don't think I met this person.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
Great. Great. And you?
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but
Hmm.
very fortunate for the Grove.
Interesting how that all worked out, isn't it?
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
I thought he was going to say we wasted so much time chanting because they didn't end up using the spell. Before we talk to the little bird, so today is the last day that we'll have the message up there around -18 that do a lot of work around queer youth in Australia. And so that is who we donated to this month. I was about to say this week. That's who we've donated to this month. You can find more information there. And thank you very much to Chalice, also Ben and Cuddly for using the redeem throughout the course of the month. It will be Life Saving Victoria next week for the month of October. So there will be a new Nightbot message and the redeem will go live again. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, Topaz, what's new with you?
No. Where is it? I put the coin right here.
Did we steal the bird's coin? Hang on, what's it? Wheat, quill, gold, magnifying glass. We're not stealing from a bird. How bloody rude.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
Baby's high. Now, this pig wants to mate with a pig.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
You stole all of it? Ben, what the hell? Let's save it for a Dark Urge run. Janora?
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
I mean, I stopped all of you from being, like, horrible people.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Oh, that's one way to look at it, babe. Jeez.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
I mean, Ben, there's being a pickpocket, and then there is stealing from a bird. Speak with Wrath. Okay, so Wrath's inside the little enclave. Let's go on in. Stealing from a bird. Just horrible. Hang on, I think I've got more...
What am I to do?
What are you to do? I don't know, darling. I was gonna say, I'm like, yes. We got her a glowing shield and a dark just your helmet. Oh, that's a horrible helmet. We can make it invisible, yeah? Yep, can. Hide the helmet. That looked horrible. Hopefully we'll find you a better helmet in the future. Okay, let's go talk
give up now.
to Wrath.
You've done it. You brought Halcyon back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
It wasn't.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
It was a hell full of blood and ash. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again.
You
Let me
can
show
make
you on
me
your map where you
whole
can find the
again.
cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
What? What? Oh, okay. Hang on. Am I going the right way? There's the wolf. Okay, so over here.
A parasite.
Oh, Jesus.
Take it. It might be useful.
Okay, so now the Guardian is just gonna... She's just gonna pop up in conversation? Oh. Oh. The fuck? Wait, can we take... Can we just take this?
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
I feel like the three ladies not gonna be happy with me, but here we go.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential.
That went straight into our...
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Consuming parasites. You can now consume Mind Flayer parasites from your inventory to unlock new powers. Look out for sources of parasites in the world, including infected corpses. Yay. Oh god. Rune of the Eagle. Now you know this puzzle you did on both Blaze. Okay, cool. We're not going to get distracted by the fact that we have a new tab. Let me hang on. What am I looking for? Filters. Go to latest. That is. It has an interesting way of latest. Like, we picked these up at the Goblin Camp. This is the thing we were literally just given. Anyway. Dusty clay tablet portraying a wolf. Rune of the Eagle. Empty socket. Rune of the Elk. Stone tablets. Rune of the Bear. Hang on. Read. Hang on, examine. So there's just a bunch of empty stone tablets on the ground. Combine. Combine with this. Combine items. Created Rune of the Wolf. Okay. Wait, was there more to... Okay, there's only wolves in here. I'm gonna use the Rune of the Wolf. It's gonna be a freaking puzzle, isn't it? 2 elks on the door that go through to there. Rune of the Eagle's already on the pedestal. Let's track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I should decide to do it next. That's clearly from Minthara. Wait, full of beans. What's she doing? Yeah, you. What are you doing? Okay. Anyway. Hastily written note. And trust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone. So be sure you have a good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Okay, that's only a little bit helpful. Drow and a lithed tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, a lithed undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of xeromorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. Altered? Question mark? Bottled blooms. Interesting. Bottled eyes. Bottled solvent. Bottled tentacles. Howson's pipe. How specific. Weathered chisel set. Really can collect everything in here. Okay, so that... We're in a library. Surely there's... I don't want to steal their actual books. Soul coins. Oral histories of Faerun about the gift. Fringe philosophy. Netherese seed. Well, that's the magic that's been interesting. Magic that's been working on our lithed. Magic of the Weave we've read and own. Disorders of the nerves. Okay. That was not helpful. Rune of the Elk. Sightings record. Fauna in the area. Long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times. It doesn't say dead cub, so fingers crossed. Disorders of the nerves, oral history of Faerun. Hi. There you go. Okay. Hey. No? Me, I guess. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Personal account. Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall. He was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his light was all but snuffed. Depressing! Missives of Candlekeep, we've read. Oral History of Faerun, Magic of the Weave. Missives of Candlekeep, Stone Tablets. Disorders of the Nerves, Magic of the Weave. Okay. I can't believe that we just press buttons. Wolf. eagle, bear, elk. Eagle, bear, elk. I mean, wolf. Eagle. It's gonna be a code.
Well, what have we here?
I don't know if that was... I don't know if we just had to light up all the runes, or if it had to be done in that specific order. But, we're in. Could I have just done that the whole time? Rather than looking for a way to do it? Okay, what do we got here? Secret societies. Harper's Shadow Druids, Order of Clerk, and the Dark Justiciars. I shudder even to ascribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shah, apparently. Ben, is that how you were able to do it both times? I mean, we'll take the Potion of Greater Healing. We don't really need the Potion of Animal Speaking, because we already speak to animals. We will take all of that. Thank you. And we'll take Hold Person. Woo. Druid Note. Oh! You have to do it in a certain order. What did we do? Bear, eagle, no, wolf, eagle, bear, elk. Maybe we just happened to do it in the right order the first time. The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Well, that's a random little bit of intrigue. Jade, hello. The Robe of Summer grants resistance to cold damage. Well, that can get sent to camp. And what is this? Ooh. Pretty. Sorrowful Lash, a transmutation cantrip. I mean...
A beautiful glaive.
Yeah.
So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
It's such a pretty weapon. Sorrow is awesome. I don't even know who I would give it to. I'm kind of happy with the way everyone is. Okay. I wanna see if Damon is still... Hang on, can we undo this? Oh no, it just remains open. Okay, interesting. Lae'zel pulls enemies in. True, it would do that. And she can attack multiple times, which is also handy. Very, very handy.
Who's that Pokemon?
But I want to see... Because Damon was working in the Hells or with Hell stuff. And we have Karlach on our... Karlach on our team.
What is with this? I have no money. Are you okay?
Oh, Chelos, you gotta buy some Pokeballs.
Someone hand me my bag. Zach, do you need some money? Do you need some cash, sweetheart?
Gotta purchase some Pokeballs. Okay, so hopefully he's still at his workshop, even though maybe because they're all packing up to leave, we might have to find him at a later date. That's highly possible. Oh, we can go in here without getting arrested. She's no longer hurt.
The evil thing's in the chest.
Okay. Okay, was that it, little dude?
The evil thing gone.
Now, where was I?
I don't know what that rat chewed on. I mean, like, none of it was evil. Okay. Random, we probably shouldn't take all the,
Yeah,
druids.
baby!
Probably shouldn't take all
Yeah,
the druid
baby!
supplies.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Okay, so there's still stuff that we can steal. We shouldn't. Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Ben, on the Molo. Adorable. Hang on, let me do my type. Because if anything, we can send the glaive to Lae'zel. Fabulous. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Just an absolute lot of stuff. See, we have some infernal iron. So I feel like we could potentially use that. Hang on, this can go to camp. Go to camp. These are poisons and potions. Should be food. No, rock mushroom. Definitely throw that at someone's face. Do. Okay. Interesting. Whoop. Extra dagger. Wanna keep the infernal iron? Oh no, like I'm assuming that we could use it to talk to Damon. Is Lae'zel's ticker is from hell. He's in his workshop. He might be able to help with their heart problem. Or a murder problem. Hey buddy.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel.
He's
What's
so
your
handsome.
story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil.
Leaking
Might
oil?
have to listen.
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried
Okay.
to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing...
We got the iron!
...isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Oh.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one,
Depressing.
help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already.
We did.
What say you? Should I give it to him?
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Do you still only have one eye? No, we have two. But it looks the same as our eye always did. So we have like a magical one, Cuddly, that sees through invisibility. So I mean, it was a good trade. I just don't think we needed the amount of squishy detail in the ears. But it was good trade. And WTF, I didn't know about this. This is what I still find wild about this game, is that stuff's happening that people don't see or get on their playthrough just because, like, you might not have gone back or you went a certain route that means you never talked to the person in the first place. Like, wild. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Here's the iron.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
I love he's like, just let me smack that into place.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat...
Just chunk something into her chest?
But I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation.
Cheers,
or
mate.
If we had some
Cuddly,
kind of
she's
encounter.
kind of my favorite, like, for dialogue.
Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Okay.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Well, we're going to come across him later. Oh, Karlach wants to chat. Darling. Wait, if you want to talk, you need to hold still.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Yeah, baby. Let's find some... Let's find some evil for you to smack. We'll find some more infernal... Yeah, exactly. We'll find more infernal iron and get you a second upgrade. Let's go.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Will you be alright?
Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
I love her. I absolutely love her. Is there... I don't think there's anyone else for us to talk to. What is going on here? Talk to Zevlor. Or maybe because now that we talked to Halstead and all that sort of jazz, now we go back and talk to Zevlor again. I'm really keen to see the dinner, for lack of a better term. Because I'm assuming they all come to our camp. Which is really sweet. Where is Zevlor? Up the top, maybe? Oh, it's, oh god, I've forgotten her name. Alfira.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you.
Does she?
It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
We need, you know what? We need to go harder with our hair. We really do. Her hair very much reminds me of when, Beth gets her hair freshly done. Very much a multicolored kind of gal.
We're leaving now. We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Oh, I'm assuming I just say, yeah, let's go. Oh, can this be like a really fun party? Just keen to see everyone really, like, having a good time.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Have a drink. I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron. No, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
This is adorable. There once was a bloke, his name was Jack. He laughed and giggled at his mate Karlak. Hilariously accurate. This is really sweet. This is such a little sweet moment. And the music. Hang on, this is Alfira's song, just done, like, slowed down and stuff. Oh.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired.
Yes!
Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Can we do it now? Can we do it now?
But I need an angle.
Yes.
Any ideas?
Sure. Not really, I'm not much of a bard. Screw that. How about Courage? Classic song material. Have you seen this body? It'd be a crime not to sing about it. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. Ooh, wow. Courage? Look, Hestu does not have the energy of, if you want my body and you think I'm sexy. No. Let's go Courage. How about Courage?
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined.
I love her drunk.
That deserves to be remembered.
I love her drunk. That's adorable. Saren, I don't know if I want to talk to you just yet, because I feel like you're gonna kick off something. I don't know why you've got a little marker. We all know which one Yinny's picked on her current playthrough. I don't. I haven't seen Yinny's current playthrough. Why is there a small child all by himself over there?
Make it spicy.
All right. Hearts a quiver. We raised our bows.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
Oh, so not that sort of spicy.
But that's not what happened.
Live a little.
That's not what happened.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me.
She's got dark.
We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Oh, as in, like, if you write a song about me, I'll kill you. Like, that sort of dark. Jeez. Okay, don't waste a night like this talking to me. I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe.
Okay.
The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I failed to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then?
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely
Who's that
resourceful.
Pokemon?
But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Sir? Sir? What? First of all, what does "you seem very resourceful" mean? In like a spicy context? What does that mean? And the thirst comment, the developers knew exactly what they were doing with this game. There's a lot of thirsty people around it. Oh my word. Oh. Okay, do you know what? We're gonna, I feel like the one person who's not drinking. Let's talk to Mole. He's got game. Exactly. Halson's like, I'm not even trying.
You came through for us.
That's a change from most adults I know.
You're welcome. Don't be so harsh on your elders. Indeed, and now you owe me. Jesus Christ. Who? I get if you're doing like a dark playthrough, but like, I'm gonna extort a child. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment. What are you doing way over here? What are you doing way over here?
Watching a bunch of old folks get dumber by the dramful. And when they run dry...
You're gonna pick their
I've got a
pockets?
few bottles tucked away to keep things flowing. For a price, of course.
Oh my god. It's like, when there's no more alcohol left, I'll be like, oh guys, I happen to have some right here.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so.
Zevlor.
Thank you.
I do appreciate this sort of... This feels like the closure to Act 1. Heaven knows what it is if you choose to kill the druids or kill all the tieflings.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You're welcome, and I love your high pony. Gale.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're welcome?
There's that confidence I like. I thank you for seeking me out.
Okay.
Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. Were our bond a little stronger, I might even have shared a moment of magic with you. Alas, our fledgling acquaintanceship has not yet taken flight. Such intimacy will have to wait. Another night, perhaps.
I love that, like... I love that Halson's like, I don't drink, because I get mad flirty. And then you talk with everyone else, and they're like, oh, if only we knew each other even better. And you're like, excuse me.
Sherry!
Sherry!
That's infernal for cheers.
Oh, Sherry!
Possibly turnip.
Hey. Dennis, shouldn't you know? You're drunk. I am. Bex. Oh, this is the couple that we said we're gonna meet in Baldur's Gate.
I need to dance.
Do it, babe.
No, I need to lie down.
This game is amazing. This game is amazing. Roland.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you. And...
Magic? Oh, pretty. Clap. Is that it? What a negging little...
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast. Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
It's like, it's a really cute way of showing... Like, if you're all refugees, you would just get to know each other in a really weird, intimate family sort of way. And so, like, they are acting like a family.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
What is your drama? I'm pretty sure we got charisma. Let's do it. You're right, this should be a somber occasion. No, you should join in. Stop being such a worrywart. Oh my god. Okay, so the only way we fail this is if we roll a 1. This is the third nat 20. Are you kidding me? I feel like we are going to epically fail on something very important. Because we've opened a chest and we've, like, charismaed someone to have some wine. And we've done it with too much success. And so now I'm very concerned about what's going to happen when we come across it.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
I know to roll the nat 20 to get a kid to drink.
Live up here under the
thing of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Fabulous. Sounds great, buddy. Sounds great. Let's talk to Will, because it seems like everyone's got party dialogue. Why are you over here? Why are you over here? Everyone here... No problem. I will see you later. If the vast majority of the people at the camp have horns. So Will, what are you doing?
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself.
Why?
In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Claws will pop the balloons, you see.
You don't have claws.
And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue.
Just have some fetching horns. You don't unsettle me, buddy.
If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I want to dance with you.
In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp.
Well, let's go.
I once beat the Baldur record for the most sarabands danced in a single evening. Much to the exhaustion of the good ladies and gentlemen of the gate.
Well, let's go dance.
I had years of lessons, but in truth, it's all about your partner. You cut quite a fine figure. I can just imagine leading you with an entire ballroom watching. But who am I fooling? I can't go back to that life.
Not with that attitude, you won't. If not a dance, then maybe a kiss? I mean, sure, this will be where we nat 1. This will be where we absolutely fail. Oh my god, 11. We've got to get an 11 or higher. 19! Okay. Okay. The game's making choices.
You drive a hard bargain, but just the one. Well then, you've got a party to get back to. After all, tonight is about you.
Hilarious. Brilliant.
There will be another time for us.
William. That is not what I expected to happen. But okay. Clearly we've made some choices that the man agrees with. I wonder if Withers has anything to say.
Fate spins.
I mean, besides their usual dialogue. Anything else?
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I thought mayhaps you would like to talk about the party. No? Okay. That's all, mate. Wait. Was Asterion gonna... He doesn't have his little dialogue thing anymore. Interesting. Karlak?
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us.
Yes.
It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides.
I love
All I
it.
need now is a fire retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Huh? A Fire retardant lover. Oh, I don't want to. It sounds so weird, but I don't want to romance her because I want her just to be my best friend because she's great. Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on.
Right.
I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just gonna say enjoy yourself. Oh, it says how much I like you? I don't know if they're gonna get grumpy if she gets under the impression that I'm trying to romance her, when it's like I just want to hang.
I like you too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, God. You know I want that more than fucking anything.
No.
I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right?
What if...
Yes!
What? Okay! Okay! I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, we'll go talk to Shadowheart. What is happening? What is happening? This is a Wendy's! Exactly, ma'am! Ma'am! You cannot come in here huffing and puffing! Oh my god, this party is amazing for dialogue choices.
Everyone
Shadowheart.
seems to be in high spirits. Strange.
Oh, what's up?
You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Lae'zel? Oh. Oh, these options! Refugees, rude. Me. I mean, I feel like me's the only one that's kind of not rude. Shah, she'll be pissed. She's like, that's my god, you bastard. Let me guess, yourself is really rude, and I don't want her to have that sort of negative image about herself. The refugees one is really rude, so we're just gonna say me. We could say I don't know, but you know what? That's not making a choice. Let's make a choice. Let me guess, you didn't think you'd care about me. I honestly thought she was gonna make some line about Lae'zel, because they don't like each other, and I've forced them to cooperate since day dot.
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean,
Oh, she did mean me!
desperate people. Like those refugees.
Desperate people!
Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Considering... Yeah, are you worried that Shah won't approve? She is the goddess of, like, loss and death, and if you saving someone, does that piss off the god of loss?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later.
That Pokemon!
Share a bottle with me?
I feel like... I feel like the... How can I describe this? I feel like the unattractive person through all of high school, and then they go to this one party, and everyone is like, I've always found you attractive, let's hang out. And you're like, what? But I'm just dwarfed at. What is going on? Baldur's Gate. Just a bottle is the Baldur's Gatian Netflix and chill. Exactly. It's so true. I'd be glad to. I mean, it's not a kiss. And it's definitely not what Karlach thinks is gonna happen. Like, we can't touch Karlach. So I feel like that's gonna stop that happening. So it might be just that we have a cute moment together. I'm gonna have a bottle with Shadowheart. I do like her as a character. And she's grown already. So yeah, sure, let's share a bottle.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How have we ended up with like multiple rendezvous? Not keen on sharing with the others. Boy time's become girl time. We kissed Will, and then we're like, well, we might as well kiss everybody. If anything, when the only characters that haven't like drank anything are us, Halsin, and the child. Everyone else is drunk and ready to party. Not keen on sharing with the others?
Not tonight.
Okay. I think that stopped that. Also, this is the bit about like social media that I absolutely love. I've seen a video and the woman that plays or the woman that does Shadowheart's voice acting is gay, and her and her girlfriend were playing Baldur's Gate, and Lae'zel's came up and was saying something. And her girlfriend's like, do I love Lae'zel? She's like, oh, I love her. Do I love Lae'zel more than Shadowheart? And Shadowheart's sitting next to her, and she's like, oh my god. And she's like, I think my heart just broke a little. We'll do Asterion last, just because he had a speech bubble thing.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades.
Brilliant.
Yet they could not match your nerve today.
Okay.
It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
What have we done? Oh my god! You might still persuade me to share the night with you instead. How have we gone? How have we gone from dwarf dad to fuckboy? Oh, I'm grateful for your aid. You really are a gifted warrior. That's what we're gonna go with.
Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarion looks particularly tempting.
What have I done? What have I done? They've all gone. They're all absolutely horny, and I don't understand why. Oh my god. They're just a bunch of like. No one's ever looked after them before, and they're all like, I don't know how to repay you other than like, let's bang. Also, I love that, like, my conversation with Karlach clearly didn't go anywhere, but apparently I say a few little things to Shadowheart, and everyone's like, well, well. There's no Netflix in Fairbanks, so it's just chill. That's exactly it, Chillos. It's like, I can't even say, let's watch a movie. We can only do the chill. Oh, you're the only person we haven't talked to. Oh my god.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero.
This
Never thought
game.
I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful.
What? saving life is awful? You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy myself?
Yes.
There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Relax, all your problems will still be there in the morning. When's all you want? I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. No. Well, we're going to try the wine. Considering we're the only character who's not drinking.
Heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, God. That had better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. Oh, knowing you, it probably is too much to ask. We're going to ask a clarifying question. What counts as fun, mate?
By the hells. Sex.
Oh.
Passion.
Fun.
Fun.
Okay.
It's easy for some. You and Shadowheart seem to have a connection. It looks very sweet. Not what I'd call passionate or interesting, but sweet.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. It's just sex, nothing serious. No, feeling jealous, are you? I don't look. How did we end up paired with Shadowheart? we didn't even organize to properly drink wine with her.
No, my love. You and Shadowheart can get up to whatever you want. It means nothing to me. But you go ahead. Have fun.
Oh my god. in the lap of the camp. I seem to have pissed off everybody. Maybe he does. I feel like maybe he does. I'm gonna go back to Will just to see if he's like, oh, you know, that kiss meant nothing. I'm so sorry.
Have a laugh. Make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
Does he literally not know because he's not in the camp? And we better talk to Karlak. I wanted to hang out with her. Not necessarily, like, do anything. Just...
Can't wait for bedtime. See you soon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what's actually going to happen at bedtime. I don't actually know what's going to happen. Hang on, we're going to talk to Halson one more time, because he's the only sober one here.
Enjoy yourself tonight.
Okay.
I'll come and find you in the morning so we can talk.
Okay. I'm going to say that we go to bed. I have this terrifying image in my mind that there's going to be this awkward encounter as Shadowheart and Karlak both come up to me and be like, hey, you ready? Oh, never mind.
I am.
Here we go. Let's push the button and see what happens.
Celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
I'm actually nervous.
Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight.
Oh my god. Go to bed hoping to dream of Will. I'm not even trying to, like, romance Will? Like, that was... Do you know what? That was like, this was a party. It was a possibility. And we just happened to kiss the boy. That's what that was. It wasn't like a, oh my god, yes, it's happening. It was like a, oh, you know what? You're down in your dumps. There's a party going on. Would you like a kiss? And he's like, yeah, sure. You're like, great. I'm really not looking to romance Shadowheart at all. Karlak, I don't want a romance, but I do want to spend time with her, and I feel like it's going to be actually kind of like a little bit fun sad, because we're not going to be able to touch each other, so maybe it's just going to be hanging out and chatting. We're going to find out.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
My heart shouldn't skip a beat. I'm not trying to romance her, I was just wanting to hang out.
Hey, a soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
I just love her attitude. She's so cool. I know what you mean. When I look at you, it's all I can think about. No? I admire your optimism, but is it that good? Explain yourself. I'm not gonna be like, not particularly. Life's pretty shit.
Yes! Soldier, you're saving me. Every time you speak my name, fight beside me, share what's yours, I'm reminded that I'm alive.
Oh.
Properly alive. And free. Oh, gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Ma'am. Ma'am. What? You don't have to ask me twice. Let's go. What the actual? You don't mince words too. Do we break her? Do we break her machine heart? Sorry, but I'm not interested in you in that way. Oh, that seems really rude, though. But also, like, that's such a... Oh, my God. My brain is in such, like, an early 20s mindscape of, like... Oh, like, I don't really like you, but, like, it's nice to have company. Like, and you make bad choices. Well, not bad choices, just choices that you wouldn't normally make. Bubble! You have come in at a fun moment. Bubble, welcome on in. How are you? Lovely to have you here. I'm good. We have a public holiday tomorrow, so it's lovely to be wrapping up the week, playing some boulders. You have come in at a fun moment. We held a party because we managed to help some refugees, and they're like, let's yuck it up. We're like, let's do it. Everyone got on the wine. Everyone got incredibly flirty, and I just wanted to hang out with this lovely lady, and she wants to ride us until we see stars. Oh, I feel like that we like her, but we hardly know each other. I feel like that's the nicest way to... Oh, we shouldn't toy with our emotions, though. I feel like, yeah, cowboy. I guess. It is a great game. Bubble, I hope you've been having a lovely week, and it's absolutely lovely to have you here. The grown-up in me and the dad mode that we've been playing this character in, we would tell her. We would say, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested.
Who's that Pokemon?
We would say, like, hey, thank you for the lovely offer to get us to see out of space. Not interested in that way. I think she's a phenomenal woman. Just not that way. Not that way. I want to be besties. I want to be besties. I want to ride into battle with her. Not ride until we see stars. Sorry, but I'm not interested in you in that way.
Sorry if I was a little forward. 10 years in Avernus, and I guess I've forgotten whatever manners I might have had. Don't hold it against me. Unless you want to.
The goal and the gumption, I love her. I love her. She's like...
I trust you enjoyed your evening.
That's fair enough.
After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous.
Okay.
Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I mean, we give it a red hot
Get a
go.
cure and the chance to hit these arseholes where they
Yeah,
live.
baby!
Sounds good.
Yeah, baby!
Woo!
Yeah, baby!
Why? Why did she get all glitchy all of a sudden? Congratulations on the blip bug, Chillis. Amazing. What's so dangerous about it? Moonrise Towers it is then. I'd better make haste. I was expecting more from you than a lead towards some distant dangerous prospect. That's it. Just go to this place. Had a cozy weekend, binging all the TV shows out. Bubble, what are we watching? What do we recommend? Do let us know. I'm always keen for TV recommendations. What's so dangerous about it? Some more information would be great.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place.
Great.
This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains.
Sure.
Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there.
Okay.
They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Yeah, the Shadow Curse sounds terrible. I've already found the place you're talking about. It's called Grimforge. Okay. There we go. There we go.
You've already been. Impressive.
Impressive.
You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find?
Okay. Absolute followers, but that's about all. I mean, that's essentially all we found.
Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere.
True.
It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me.
Yes.
I can offer my skills,
Yes.
my counsel.
Yes.
I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come? Yeah, why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove? Who are you going to leave in charge? Actually, they won't have the refugees anymore. So they might all be a little bit less, you know, homicidal. What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Wouldn't Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence.
Okay.
The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Fair. But this caused resentment. Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going. Yeah. Let's do that.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Okay. Well, a lot bloody happened, didn't it? Jeez. Let's go talk to Will now that it's the next day. I'm not sure why he hasn't turned back up at his hut.
Since the party, I've had a spring in my step. And I've got you to thank.
You're welcome. Smile coquettishly? He's like, you're welcome. It was a lovely evening. I hope we can share even more lovely evenings.
I'm sure we will. And when the time comes, I've got something in mind. Now, no prodding. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Uh-oh.
But I'll say this.
Uh-oh.
It'll be worth the wait.
Oh no. What do you think of the illithid potential the dream visitor spoke of? Did they all have the same dream with us?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
True.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Do you wanna come in here? Hey, Munchkin, what's going on? You've seen how dangerous these absolute cultists are. We need the extra help. Demon Will. Look, Bubble, I will say, when it first happened, I was like, oh, what have we done? But I'm interested to see where all their personal stories go. But yeah, Will's one was a surprise. But then, like, you know, when you understand, it's like, oh, okay, it's because he made a deal, or da-da-da, that's it. You're like, okay, right here, that's why that happened. Just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? Oh, someone in my apartment block is making barbecue, and oh my god, delicious. Let's move on to other matters. I don't want to persuade the guy. We need the extra help. We do need the extra help. Let's see. Holy, okay. Now I think we're about to roll really low, because we've had plenty of 20s tonight. And we need 14 or higher. I stand corrected. The game has a mind of its own. The game's like, oh, you think you're gonna fail? Success.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Okay. I'm in such a pickle in that I want to take Halsin with me, and I want Karlach with me, and I want Lae'zel with me. I do want Shadowheart with me. She does give good sass. Oh, maybe we make her stay behind. Let's do that.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
Okay. Let's change the topic. You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
The voice acting.
To become a Dark Justiciar is
Immaculate.
to become the Night Singer's sword arm. Her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of
Mother?
God. She said I was not ready.
Your mum?
Not my mother, I should
Okay.
add. The Mother Superior,
Okay.
head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Okay. That was a lot for one question we asked. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Why be so secret? Thank you for sharing. She approves! Oh god, we're getting back onto the flirting track again. High Rollers on YouTube did an actual D&D game with the voice actors as their characters, so worth a watch. Bubble, I've seen, on the TikTokies, I've seen, like, probably like a minute of it. Like a few, 20-second chunks or so. And it looks like they had a lot of fun. I think, like, I love people that do voice acting get a lot of praise and acclaim.
Who's that Pokemon?
Lunatone, how you doing? Because I think, like, I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but we were talking about the fact that sort of, like, Shrek, for all its amazingness, was, like, the beginning, or, like, as a child or as a kid, that's when I remember the voice actors actually being actors. Like, actually being people that's like, I know what you look like. I've seen you in films as yourself. Good girl. Hi. I've seen you in films, like, because you are usually doing on-screen stuff. Before that, couldn't tell you any voice actors' names. Like, if you're thinking, like, classic Disney stuff, I don't know who does that. But it's, like, people that, are professional and very, like, have a lot of clarity to their voice, and that's what they do, and they, are trained to sound amazing and all that sort of jazz. And so I love that it's a bunch of people who might do acting. They might do acting. They might appear on stage shows. I don't know. I haven't looked that deeply into them. But no one popped up and is like, oh, it's you, and you're from all these other things. It's like, no, you clearly do voice acting, and you clearly, with all the different dialogue and stuff, you clearly sat in a booth for weeks. So I'm just very impressed, and I love that they're getting a lot of attention. Like, it's not just Larian Studios getting all the praise. Like, the voice actors are getting all the praise. I'm pretty sure Asterion is doing Asterian's doing a playthrough, like the voice actor's doing a playthrough, and I think Shadowheart or Lae'zel started doing a playthrough, like on Twitch. And just hanging out and having all the people hang out and ask questions and all that sort of stuff, and like, I love it. Voice actors are the unsung heroes, exactly. It's why I love Matt Mercer. He's done so much. And they started to be like, yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of people, it's like, wait, your voice sounds familiar, and then you look up their, like, Wikipedia page or their IMDb, and you're like, oh, because they just have decades of work. And you're like, of course, silly me. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand.
Yes.
It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I think they've also done an amazing thing with the music in this game. Because, like, it's never... Like, it always seems to suit. And it's never distracting. Like, sort of like, oh my god, the music's so amazing and this conversation's boring. How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
We're gonna ask this last one, just because of the way that we're playing Hestu. So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope, like, it doesn't sound accusatory. It's like, okay, so you knew more. I hope, like, you know, I hope that you share more in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Okay. Okay. These powers that we're developing, what do you think about them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
The lady has a point. The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage? Some might say excessive caution is a risk in and of itself. Yeah.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
Okay. We're just gonna leave that conversation. So I'd really like to take Halcyon with us, but I also want all three of the ladies. Mainly because of where all their stories are at. If anything, I feel like Karlach would be the one that we leave behind. Because Legzel, we might come across the Githyanki Kraish. And if we turn up without her, I'm pretty sure the Gith might try and fight us on sight.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Absolutely not. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway.
Okay.
After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
I'll be watching. Sounds good. Glad we could agree. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the situation. It's like, well, we are gonna kill them anyway. You might as well deal with your hunger issues.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
How does one become a vampire?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn.
Okay.
Their obedient puppet.
It's like a familiar.
In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Interesting. What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
I mean, hopefully. Tell me about your history?
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family.
Are you
Perhaps I still am.
Still?
I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Okay. That was a lot of feelings. There's so much dialogue.
Kincha, no good will come of devouring a gay worm, no matter what you might think.
You said you were going to share your bunk with Astarion. We don't care. If she wants to bang the vampire, go for it. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste.
That is a good way of putting it.
Consume all the gay tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves of their power. No, we're not gonna... Like, her entire people are fighting. Like, they're up... My understanding is that they were slaves to them? Alison?
Oakfather's blessings to you.
And to you. How do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Seems like you feel responsible for this shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the shadow curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Do you know how to stop it, though?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
At the At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come across too strong. I got caught up in the moment. No, just delete the caught up in the moment part. Just sorry if we came on too strong, not sorry that we came on.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it.
Carpe diem, baby.
I would have done the same.
You'd have done the same?
Perhaps. But best to not dwell on nights past. There are plenty more yet to come.
Okay. Are you having a good time at camp, sir?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
Okay. Gale, are you... I feel like Gale is unhappy with us?
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
No. Feeling great. Consuming the tadpoles could give us quite the advantage. Now you mention it, I do feel a sudden, unrelenting urge to crack open your... Never mind. I'm feeling great.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament.
True.
I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Yeah, apparently I need to talk to you a little bit more. I was wondering about this mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus.
Yes.
Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him.
Let me guess.
And he tried.
Hubris?
With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic.
Of course he did.
Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization.
So it's
the
an
child
atomic
who
bomb.
would be a god was turned to stone. His empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more.
Wild.
An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Okay. Purloin in the chat. Chalice with leopard catch. So, at the moment in time, all magic was gone.
For a spell.
Haha.
Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it.
True.
History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes.
How?
I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun.
Okay.
Or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am.
Not a
If worst
menace.
comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Not a menace, buddy. What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control.
True.
He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, fair enough. Thank you, Gale. I feel like Karlak has to stay behind at camp and we'll take Halsin with us.
Feeling illithid?
Oh, we're not asked her about all of this. Okay. It sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
She's like, I just want a beer. About our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever.
She has a point.
Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the costs. I don't expect you to follow my lead.
Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Wait, I want you to stay behind.
What's on your mind? Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I do.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Oh, we've taken her alchemy stuff, and we're taking her key pouch?
You wish to speak?
Wait, how? What?
You wish to speak?
I wish for you to join us. Or is he just going to join us as a... like an uncontrollable NPC, potentially? Hey, Karlak.
What's on your mind?
You're coming with again.
Aces.
Hilarious. That was weird. That was very weird. Okay, let's draw upon the Elitha tadpole. Let's investigate this, mainly because, oh my goodness, that's a brain. Evolve an area of your mind to embrace your potential. Sure. Elithid persuasion. You can use your connection to the parasite in your brain to force cultists of the Absolute to obey you. Favorable beginnings. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus. Force tunnel. Charges forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away from you. Interesting. Concentrated blast. 6 to 36 damage? You must be concentrating on another spell. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. Jeez, that's a real freaking conditional thing. Transfuse health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Psionic Overload. Your attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage. How is this good stuff? This is bad stuff. Luck of the Far Realms. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll to a critical hit. Ability drain. When you make an attack roll, the attack reduces that target's corresponding ability by 1. Stage fright. These feel like D&D powers. Like they've just got that energy. Shield of the Thrall. Okay. Psionic Backlash. When an enemy within 9 meters casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict psychic damage to the caster. Cull the Weak. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved or littered powers, it dies. That's bonkers. Repulsor. Push anything and anyone back 6 meters. I mean, if we're fighting on a mountain, we could be killing a lot of people. Displace. Creatures suffering falling damage because of your actions take. See, some of them are real, like, particular. I don't want to learn any of these. Like, they're just unnerving. Like, real unnerving. Still no Owlbear Cub. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's concerning. Karlak, darling. Hi.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right?
Yep.
Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid this is gonna overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Got a coin slot in your heart or what? Yeah, exactly. How are you absorbing these coins?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe to toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Oh. Try coin now. I want to see this in action. That seems like a waste of coin. I'm not sure this is a good idea. A soul coin belongs to whoever's soul created it. I mean, true, but it's either trapped in the soul, trapped in the coin, or released from the coin. I imagine that's how soul coins work. Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Okay. Let me check the map, because I feel like we've kind of hidden goblin stash. Swing. Let's go check the hidden goblin stash. Are there still goblins here? I thought they would have hang on, are we going in the right direction? Yes. I thought they would have abandoned everywhere once we took out leadership, as it were. Don't mind us, guys. Coming through. Auntie Ethel. Hang on. I want to get this goblin stash first. Yeah, yes. Come on, one of you must. We all failed? So I'm guessing because we have... Hang on. Because we have the specifics... If I just... dig? Hey! So we can force it. Hilarious. Hilarious. Bonjour! Olive Dahlia, welcome on in. How are you? You've got me in the accent now. How are you? Welcome on in. How is, I was about to say, I was like, should be Tears of the Kingdom. How are we doing in Tears of the Kingdom? What are we doing in Tears of the Kingdom? Send that to camp. I think we want to take the rest of these with Fleet Fingers. Running jump once per turn after the wearer dashes makes a similar action. They can jump without using a bonus action. I reckon that's one Karlak or Lae'zel. Like, I want people that can attack twice to also be able to like run and jump and be stabbing people all over the place. Let's go Karlak. I'm guessing that is good. How am I? I do not know French. I'm just going with the vibe. Just going with the vibe. Excellent. I'm good. I'm good. We had some interesting times in this game because we threw an entire party, and everyone wanted to bang, which made me incredibly nervous because I'm like, oh, I think you're all really neat, because everyone was taking everything the wrong way, in that they were taking it incredibly flirty, and I was like, I just want to be friends.
Tell us where she is.
We didn't
Don't
bang.
have any trouble.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again.
Interesting. We did not bang. We hung out with Karlak, so the one that's like on fire. Mainly because I'm like, we literally can't bang. I was like, we'll hang out with her. And then we were also very adult about it, because her opening line...
Who's that Pokemon?
There we go. Her opening line was, I could ride you until you see stars. And we chose the option of like, who would this dad sex? We chose the option of like, we're flattered, but we're actually not into you in that way. Look, I'm a fan of the druid, but he's only literally just joined us. Yeah, Woe Mama indeed. Yeah, she's like, oh, I would just, and I'm like, excuse me? I was like, excuse me? But it was kind of cute because, you know, I was like, look, it reminds me of like, you know, decisions that you make when you're younger and you're like, oh, like, you know, I'm not actually really interested, but the company is nice and I was like, no, we're being adults, like we're the dad. We're the dad. We should be like, no. Just to let you know. And she was like, oh, my bad. She's like, I've been in hell for 10 years. I kind of forgot my manners. And so it was all okay. But there was several characters that, like, before you go to bed, there was all these options, like, who are you going to hang out with? And I'm like, oh, no. There was the option to, like, just go to bed alone, but I feel like that was the weak way out. But yeah, it was something. Okay, we need to deal with this, because we got to get on the road. We got to get on the road. I mean, like, literally in real life, I got to, like, wrap up and get on the road. How about you all just calm down? What's going on here? We kind of want to see what's going on with Auntie Ethel, so I'm not going to get on her bad side. That's going to get on her bad side. Lower your weapons. I know this lady. Yeah, lower your weapons. I know this lady. She's trying to look after us.
Sweetie, be careful!
He's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
Oh, that's what she means by sweetie, be careful. She's like, they're gonna try and kill ya. Okay, let's go shovel. Gremlin mode. Oh god, how many? Oh, these boys have like no health. It's just a little level 1 human. He has -1 initiative. They don't know what they're doing.
Let's finish this.
Oh. She's gonna be a bad guy, isn't she? Oh, the voice acting! The voice acting is too good.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, Auntie Ethel, are you? Look at you. Are you voice acting? Are you acting, my dear? She's like, oh, I'm just a poor little lady.
Oh my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault. But I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her. And my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
Yeah, Ethel just teleported out of here. She is not the beacon of goodness that I think she claims to be. Oh no. Oh, we'll send that to camp. We'll send the apple to camp. Don't want to waste food. Tattered letter. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. Oh no, look at that. They did something stupid. Going to the hag, I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to ma'am. Not a word to ma'am, alright. There's enough on her plate, Mayrina. Cool. So your sister literally gave you something so you wouldn't do something silly, and look what you did, boys. Okay, I'm going to save it here, because it looks like we're heading into the sunlit wetlands. Delightful. Perfect place for a gingerbread house, don't you say? Oh, hang on. We need to do what I've got into the habit of doing. We need to go back to our camp. Just so it gives a nice bookend. Because I've been popping the videos up onto YouTube. Okay. Now we can save.